Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to This Date in History, aka TDH. I am A.O. Xander.
And I'm Kayubagoshi.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you can hear him that well. We are doing the show a different way. For whatever reason, my internet is dying, so we can't stream. And I could record my face. I mean, like, do we even want me to have my face up there? Nah, we'll just leave it like this for now. Anyway, you viewer, thank you so much for coming in and joining us. Today is, of course, Moon's Day, aka Monday. May the 4th be with you, 2026. May the 4th be with you, Kyle.
Right.
Yeah. This show is about interesting and important happenings that occurred on this date throughout the annals of recorded history, starting with, I can actually do it this way here, 1256, Augustinian monastic order constituted at the Leketo Monastery when Pope Alexander IV issued papal bull licit Ecclesiae Catholiciae. All right. 1415, religious reformers John Wycliffe and Jan Hus were condemned as heretics at the Council of Constance. Oh, I didn't even have this scrolled up correctly. I'm just all sorts of messed up today and stuff. Kaio, if you want, you can actually go to onthisday.com to the events if you want to read up a couple articles here. Do you want to do that on your end?
Yeah, let me. Onthisday.com, okay.
Yeah. 1415, religious reformers. We got that one, I think. 1436, assassination of the Swedish rebel, later a national hero, Ingelbrectsson. That's a name there. 1471, Battle of Tewkesbury in Gloucestershire, final battle between the houses of Lancaster and York, saw Prince of Wales Edward of Westminster killed, and King Edward IV returned to his throne, restoring political stability to England until his death in 1483. 1493, Spanish Pope Alexander VI decreed in the papal bull Inter Caetera that all lands west of the line 100 leagues west of any of the islands of the Azores or the Cape Verde Islands belong to Castile, ultimately dividing the Americas between Spain and Portugal. So that's pretty wild. Like, can you imagine, like, back in those times, like, the entirety of what would become the New World belonged to Spain and Portugal? I mean, like, they started in Central and South America, and they had a lot of stuff going on down there. So, like, well, what say you? Like, if that had been continuing, are you there?
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just trying to focus how to put that.
The website?
Yeah.
Well, right now we're at 1535. Are you still loading in the website?
Yeah, I just don't know how to operate it, unfortunately.
Oh, well, it's just on the top it says on this day, correct?
Yeah.
And then it should tell you today in history and events.
Yeah. Birthdays.
Yeah.
Is that?
Events. All right, well, while he's figuring that out, we're going to continue on here. 1535, five Carthusian monks from London Charterhouse Monastery were hung, drawn, and quartered at Tyburn, London, for refusing to acknowledge Henry VIII as the head of the Church of England. Yikes. 1626, 4 centuries ago, Peter Minuit became Director General of New Netherlands. Dutch explorer Peter Minuit arrived in New Netherland. It's now present-day Manhattan Island aboard the Sea Mew. That was the name of the ship, it seems. 1634, Johannes von Walbeck's fleet of 4 ships left Holland, tasked with taking Curaçao from the Spanish. Ooh, so they only used 4 ships to go take a possession. That doesn't seem like a lot. But then again, those ships were pretty big, and they had like hundreds of people on them, including a lot of Marines and everything. So, have you loaded up the website by chance? All right, like, have you found yourself? Huh?
No, I have not. No, I thought I got it, but no, I didn't.
Okay. Well, can you go into the URL bar?
Show me menu.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let me walk you through this really quick. Okay. So, you're on the main page, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, you see the search bar, you know, the big white bar right in the near the top?
Here, let me grab my computer. I thought I could do it on my phone.
Ah, okay. All right. Well, while you're figuring that out, I thought you were on your computer. So, anyway, 1686, municipality of Ilagan was founded in the Philippines. 1688, King James II ordered his declaration of indulgence read in English churches. It's telling me to look that up, but I don't have any stable internet connection, so we're going to move on up to 1738. The Imperial Theatrical School, the first ballet school in Russia, was founded, and I actually have a photograph of that. It's a rather small picture. And, yep, the music is still going somehow, so I still have some kind of internet connection. So, is it even picking up on here, though? Like, that's a question. 1738, we got that one. 1776, Rhode Island declared independence from Great Britain. So Rhode Island became the first American colony to renounce allegiance to King George II. 1780, the American Academy of Arts and Science was founded in Boston. James Baldwin, John and Samuel Adams were founding members. Yes, John Adams and Samuel Adams. They were brothers, it seems. So, yep, founding members. 1780, Charles Bunbury on Diamond won the first Epsom Derby. And then 1783 here, William Herschel reported seeing a red glow near lunar crater Archichus. Are you on your computer yet, Kyle?
Yeah, I finally got it up.
Okay. Do you want to read 1799?
Sure. 1799, the fourth Anglo-Mysore War, the Battle of, oh Lord, Serinpoptum ends in the siege of Serinpoptum when the city is assaulted and Sultan of Mysore, Tipu Sultan was killed in. Ooh, where the hell did I? Oh, killed by the British Army under the command of General George Harris.
Yep. 1805 here, Henry C. Overing bought 80 acres of Throgs Neck in the Bronx. I wonder why. That's weird. 1814, Bourbon reign restored in France. 1814 as well, King Ferdinand VII of Spain signed the decree of the 4th of May, returning Spain to absolutism. Well, what was it you said?
Oh, nothing.
Okay. 1814 as well, Emperor Napoleon arrived at Porto Ferrario on the island of Elba to begin his exile. His first exile, that is. So, what else do we got here? 1818, what do we got in 1818?
1818, the Netherlands and Britain signed a treaty to combat the slave trade.
Yep. Before the editing, it used to say against illegal slave handling, and that just brings up a bunch of various questions and all that jazz. So,
yeah.
1836, formation of ancient order of Hibernians. Okay. 1843, Great Britain annexed Natal. That's what they do. They run around and annex things. 1846, U.S. state of Michigan ended the death penalty. I wonder if they ever brought it back. It's an intriguing question there.
Yeah.
What do we got here in 1847?
New York State creates a board of commissioners of immigration.
Now, do you know the difference between immigration and emigration?
I do not.
So immigration with an I is when they're coming into the country. Emigration with an E is when they're leaving the country.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Okay.
Yeah. So, and why don't we do the old 3 for 3 thing? So 1858.
1858, the good old War of Reform, Mexico. Liberals established capital of Veracruz.
I know where. Yeah. I know
Yeah.
about Veracruz and all that stuff. But yeah, you know what tomorrow is, right?
Tomorrow.
May 5th.
May 5th be with. Oh no, that's 4th.
No, well, I mean, May the 4th be with you and Revenge of the 5th, but no, Cinco de Mayo is tomorrow. It's their Independence Day.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah,
okay.
the Mexican Independence Day, or the Mexican Independence Day. Yeah, it's when they got the French out of there, like how we got the Brits out of here. So.
Yeah.
But what do we got here in 1861?
1861. Gretna, Louisiana, one of the first guns for the Confederate Navy is cast.
Ooh. And speaking of that, do you want to take the this one here, and then I'll take a couple?
Yeah, the 1862.
Yes, please.
George McClellan halts his troops before Yorktown, Virginia, as the town is full of armed torpedoes left by the CS Berglander, Brigadier, probably pronouncing that wrong, General Gabriel Reeves.
Oh, wow. So, were they worried that it was a trap, that the Union, George McClellan, no, the Confederates left all those torpedoes as a trap or something?
That's what it sounds like.
Yeah. And you don't see it here, but I have an image up here. I'm just going to say, like, this is that Sultan thing that we read about earlier. I have images pertaining to some of the articles that we're going through that you unfortunately can't see at this time. 1868, though, we have the world's largest book, the Kuthadao inscription shrines, recording the whole of Buddhist scriptures on 729 marble tablets. It was completed and opened to the public in Mandalay, Burma. And I have a picture here. This is one of them. And they're all in these little huts. I'm not going to risk doing anything because my internet is being very piss poor right now, so I can't look anything up. But anyone watching out there, check this out. Like, the Kuthao, or the Kuthadao inscription shrines. Really interesting. 1869, Cincinnati Red Stockings played their first official baseball game, defeating the Great Western Baseball Club 45-9. Whoa, 45-9. Yeah, they got their teeth kicked in there. 1869 as well, Japanese Imperial forces won the naval battle of Hakodate over the Ezo Republic fleet. So other source says the naval battle of Hakodate was fought in Japan, and it was also double. It was edited, the secondary source. The 4-day Battle of Hakodate was fought in Japan. Oh, we already read that one. The newly formed Imperial Japanese Navy defeated the remnants of the Tokugawa Shogunate Navy in the Sea of Japan off the city of Hakodate, leading to the surrender of the Ezo Republic on May 17th. That's a lot more substantial. Yep, 1871, we have the first baseball league game in the National Association of Baseball Players. Fort Wayne defeated Cleveland 2-0, and Deacon Jim White got the first hit, a double. Okay, that's pretty cool. 1878, Thomas Edison's phonograph was shown for the first time at the Grand Opera House in New York City. I wonder who he stole that from. 1883, what do we got here? We have that one, yes.
1883, right? Yeah.
Correct.
John Gordon Tashman, that's an interesting last name, publishes the first edition of the Vicksburg Evening Post in Mississippi.
Huh. We have one right after that in 1886. It seems like a nothing article, but I have a lot more from the other sources to read when you're done.
Okay. Good old 86, Haymarket riot. Haymarket riot in Chicago bomb kills at least 7 policemen.
Yep.
That's tragic.
Yeah, we have from the secondary source, it was edited, Haymarket affair in Chicago, United States. A homemade bomb was thrown at police officers trying to break up a labor rally, killing 1 officer. Ensuing gunfire led to the deaths of a further 7 officers and 4 civilians. So, Like that the primary source suggests the bomb killed 7 policemen, but they don't even mention the civilians. They don't mention the rally. They don't mention anything else. They just mention the bomb. Yeah, so like, that's why I always say on the show, please be sure to get a second opinion on everything, not just on doctors, but any research. Look at different sources, look at different opinions, because like you can if you're not doing your due diligence in your work out there, people, you might stumble upon yourself into doing something wrong, So.
Well, and be biased too in that regard.
Yep. We have a cool one, Ho, in 1893 here.
In 1893, cowboy Bill Pickett invents a bull-dodging, the skill of grabbing cattle by the horns and wrestling them to the ground.
Dude, that has got to take some real cojones, man. A lot of guts.
Yeah, that's a lot of work.
Yeah. Well, I mean, not just that, but by the horns, that can gore you, dude.
Yeah.
Like, you got to have a lot of guts inside you so they don't end up on the outside. To do that. It's wild. 1896.
1896, first edition of the London Daily Mail cost a half penny.
What the hell is a halfpenny? I can't fathom anything less than a cent.
0.05.
Well, yes. Well, no, it would be 0.5, not 0.05. But no, inflation and everything has gotten so out of hand. Not only do I not understand the concept of a halfpenny, but now, remember, what was it, September last year, they discontinued minting the pennies. So...
Yeah, or stopped making that, yeah.
Yeah, so, and not too long from now, pretty soon people will forget about pennies entirely. We'll only have, nickels, dimes, quarters, dollars, stuff like that. What's crazy is, the Quickie Mart I go to, the convenience store, I got beer the other day, and they round everything up to a 5. So,
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, so if something costs, $9.04, now it costs $9.05. Ain't that a bitch?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Anyway, we have another 1896 if you'd like to read it.
1896, Greece fire ignites half-ton of dynamite at Cripple Creek, Colorado.
That doesn't sound good.
Cripple Creek.
If it wasn't crippled then, it is now, after that. Yikes.
Jeez.
Can you imagine half a ton of dynamite just exploding, without it being meant to explode? Yeah,
by Greece, yeah.
Yeah. 1897 here, we have a fire in a Paris bazaar at Rue Jean Gauguin, killed 200 people, yikes. 1905, Charles Rolls met Henry Royce at Midland Hotel in Manchester, England, going on to form the car manufacturer Rolls-Royce. We all know about them, incredibly expensive automobiles. But are they any good? I've never spoken about anybody about how, are they worth the money, or are they just a giant oh, look at my subpar car, but because it has big price tag, look at me, Is it one of those?
I mean, I did see them in person, but never, been in them, if that makes sense.
I'm not sure if I've ever been in a Rolls-Royce. Oh.
Yeah.
Anyway, 1904 as well, the United States began construction on the Panama Canal. All right. 1910, the Canadian Currency Act of 1910 received royal assent. Okay. And we have the Wilfrid Laurier Passing Naval Service Act, which created the Royal Canadian Navy. Cool. And right here we have a whole flyer thing here for the Naval Service of Canada. So, what else do we got here? Another 1912. You want to take that one?
Sure. 1912, Italian, what is it? Mariners occupy Turkish island of Rhodes.
Yep. Now, other source called it Greek, but now it calls it Ottoman, and we all know that Turkey was part of the Ottoman Empire. So, yep. 1916. The first one.
You said 1916, right?
Yes, 1916, please.
Oh, sounds good. Request of the U.S. Germany. U.S. Germany's cartels. Probably.
No, you said it right.
Cartels says it's submarine warfare.
Yeah, curtails mean like to hurt, to hold back. Curtail like take something like that. I would look up the definition, but I don't trust my internet right now. So
I can look it up.
You can, yes. So while you're doing that, I'm going to go up to 1917 here. A flotilla of U.S. destroyer ships arrived in Queenstown, Ireland, to aid in convoying ships to England. And I have a note here telling me to look up what a flotilla is, but once again, I'm not sure if my internet's doing anything right now well. So, 1919, demonstrates organized by students erupt in China after news from Paris Peace Conference that the Allies intend to give Shandong to Japan. So, other source said May 4th movement, student demonstrations took place in Tiananmen Square in Beijing, China, protesting the Treaty of Versailles, which transferred Chinese territory to Japan. Yeah, I'd protest that as well. 1919 as well, first legal Sunday baseball game in New York City. 35,000 people watched the Phillies defeat the New York Giants 4-3. 1923, we have bloody street battles between Nazis, socialists, and police in Vienna. Yikes, so we have a three-way bout there. Do you want to take the other 23 about New York?
Yeah, New York, 1923, New York State revokes its Milan prohibition law. The federal Voisted Act still in place.
Yep, and I'd like to know what that is. I can't look it up. So if anybody would be so kind, if you're watching this, let us know what the Volstead Act is in the comment section. Become part of the show, not just watch it, not just for your own self-education, but to help us out and help anybody else out who's reading. You can more than welcome to answer any questions that come up in the show and everything. But what else do we got here in 1924, the German one? Actually, we have two 24s. You can take them both if you want.
Perfect. The first 24 German Republic election, fascists and communists win.
Oh no.
Lovely.
That's not good.
That's not good. And the second 24 here, my God, the L, I think it's a bill. Is it? Oh, it is a Runic number. Okay.
You thought it was a word? V?
Yeah. You're probably better than I am when it comes to where the number is.
It doesn't matter.
Where the number is, Summer Olympic Games open at Olympic Stadium of Columbus, Paris, France.
Nice. Now, you do know that the V in the Roman numeral means 5, correct?
And so I'm assuming that's 53?
No.
Oh.
That's 8.
God, I'm so stupid.
How the hell did 5 turn to 50? What the fuck? It's like, even if it was an X, that's just a 10? Holy shit, dude. Oh my goodness. Dude, like, you gave it a good shot, so I give you kudos, but I've never seen anyone fumble like a Roman numeral that hard before. We're both stupid. But like, no, but you know where Roman numerals came from, right? Well, yes. Yeah. But I mean, like, look at your hand, like, look at your palm. Between your index finger and your thumb, that forms a V. That's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then all 5. It's based off of your hand counting. Now 4 is IV for whatever reason. So, because instead of going 1, 2, 3, 4, you just do IV. So you're essentially drawing one less line for one number up. So it's efficiency, really.
Yeah.
Anyway, 1925 year League of Nations Conference on Arms Control and Poison Gas Usage. Poison gas! Remember that from Harold and Kumar?
Yeah.
Yeah. 1 century ago, do you want to take... actually, no, this is from the other source. 1926, the United Kingdom general strike began. 27, we have the first balloon flight over 40,000 feet took place at Scottsfield, Illinois. Another 27, Nicaragua agreed to a U.S. supervised presidential election in 1928. That sounds a little not cool. You know, what the hell we have to do with their politics, you know? We got to butt out of their business. But then again, there's that Monroe Doctrine, you know? That's the one that says, like, the entirety of the Western Hemisphere is under our jurisdiction, right? The Monroe Doctrine? If I have that correct. So... 1927 as well, the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences was incorporated. What do we got here in 1929?
1929 got Lou. God, the blue lettering makes it hard to read. Lou Gehrig. Hopefully I pronounced his name right. Hits 3 consecutive home runs. Yankees 11, Tigers 9.
Now, does the name Lou Gehrig sound familiar to you by chance?
Unfortunately, no.
Lou Gehrig's disease?
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you know about that one. Yeah. Also known as ALS. So, yeah, it's named after him. He was the guy who, he got that disease and then they named it after him and everything. I think he's the same guy who did that whole, like, I feel like the luckiest man on earth or something. Remember that?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
But we have another one about Al Capone in 32, if you want to take that.
32. Good old Al Capone enters Atlanta penitentiary. Oh gosh, I know the word in my head. Penitentiary, convicted of income tax evasion.
Yep.
Evasion, my bad.
Mm-hmm. It says here, other source, having been incarcerated at the Cook County Jail since his sentencing on October 24th, 1931, mobster Al Capone was transferred to the federal penitentiary in Atlanta after the U.S. Supreme Court denied his appeal for conviction of tax evasion. We have another one here in 1938.
1938, let me slow down here.
Yep.
1938, Protestant Lord. Protestant Douglas Cade is the only nominee for the position of the first president of Ireland.
Ah, good old Ireland. So running unopposed, a Protestant. Yeah.
So nominee, I almost said Omni for some shit.
You know what? What? I'm going to rattle off a couple of decades here, if you don't mind, just for time. 1940, we have 21 non-neutral Nazis and communists were arrested in the Netherlands. The non-neutral part was in quotes, of course. 42, we have the Battle of Coral Sea. It was the first naval battle fought solely in the air between Japanese, U.S., and Australian navies and air forces. Other source says World War II, the Battle of the Coral Sea began with an attack by aircraft from the United States aircraft carrier USS Yorktown on Japanese naval forces at Tulagi Island in the Solomon Islands. The Japanese forces had invaded Tulagi the day before. 1 year after that, actually no, the same year, 1942 as well, food was first rationed in the U.S. for the war effort. Took us about a year or so for it to start hitting us. Then German occupiers imprisoned 450 prominent Dutch as hostages. Yikes. 43, National League Ford Frick demonstrated revised ballista ball by 2 reporters by bouncing it on his office carpet. Ball proves to be 50% livelier. I think that there's supposed to be a comma behind carpet there. 1944, MGM, Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer, released film adaptation of Gaslight, starring Charles Boyer, Ingrid Bergman, and an 18-year-old Angela Lansbury in her film debut. I wonder what that movie's about. Like, were they telling us back then that they're going to gaslight us? You know? Like...
Yeah.
as we know, nowadays everything's hidden in plain sight with these elites and everything. 45, German forces in Bavaria surrendered unconditionally to U.S. Commander Jacob L. Devers. And we also have German forces in Denmark, Norway, and the Netherlands surrendered unconditionally to British Field Marshal Bernard Montgomery at Lüneburg Heath. It encompasses all Wehrmacht units of the Netherlands, Denmark, and Northwest Germany. That's a big surrender right there. 1945 as well, during World War II, Neuengamme concentration camp near Hamburg was liberated by the British Army. Loons time! Why don't I give you a couple articles now, actually, if that's cool with you.
Okay.
46, Loons time.
In 1946, 5 people died during a 2-day riot in Alcatraz prison in San Francisco Bay.
Yep.
I've been there.
I have not. I've seen it, but I haven't actually been on the island. You've been on the rock?
Yeah, I have, and it's very, very claustrophobic, per se, I would say.
I bet, yeah. Like, you know that one... island that's, like, incredibly, like, densely built? You know, it was like a coal mine or whatever?
That I am unsure.
Like, they use it for movie scenes. Like, it was in a James Bond movie once. Like, one of the more newer ones. So, it's completely abandoned now and everything, but, like, it was the most densely populated area in the entire planet. Like, there's, like, 3,000 people living in, like, a couple square miles or something crazy. So, yeah. Anyway, other source from what you just said, in San Francisco Bay, U.S. Marines from the nearby Treasure Island Naval Base stopped a 2-day riot at Alcatraz Federal Penitentiary. 5 people were, though, killed in the riot. So, yeah, like the Marines, dude, they responded to this. That's wild. So,
yeah.
46 off a main source, removed from primary source. Wash Cecil Travis got 6 straight hits before being stopped. Huh. But he got 6 straight hits. I wonder how many homosexual hits he got. You know?
Yeah.
48, the Hague Court of Justice convicted Nazi SS officer in the Netherlands Hans Rauter of crimes against humanity. He was executed on March 24th, 1949, the next year. 1949, speaking of that, we have a plane carrying the entire Torino Serie A soccer squad crashed on the outskirts of Turin, Italy. 31 people were killed. Torino was awarded the league title at the request of their rivals. So that is awesome of their rivals to give them that after they all died or something. Other source says 2 players though did not make the trip. Sara Toma due to an injury, and Renato Gandolfi because of coach request. So 2 people from the team survived because they were not on the plane when it went down. Dude, could you imagine, like, all your brothers and your coach, everybody gone? Like, what do you do?
Yeah.
That's horrible. 1953, Pulitzer Prize for Literature was awarded to Ernest Hemingway for The Old Man and the Sea. That's a name right there, Ernest Hemingway. Oh. What do we got here in 1956?
1956, Queen Juliana unveils national monument to dams of Amsterdam.
Yeah, I'd love to look that up, but my internet's being a real poop nugget. And so, what else we got here? 1957. Both of them, please.
Yes, sir. The first 57. Alan Freed hosts Rock and Roll Show, first primetime network rock show, canceled after 4 episodes.
Oh, whoops. Yeah. Yep. It featured the Crickets, Jackie Wilson, and Terry Nolan, to name the 3 that's listed on this photo. It's also telling me to image search this, but I can't. My internet's being a butt. So, but what else do we got here? 57.
Oh, good old Anna Freak. The second 57 here, Anna Freak Foundation forms in Amsterdam.
Nice. We spoke yesterday that the Anne Frank House opened to the public in 1960 on yesterday's calendar date.
Oh, nice.
And actually, we have 2 1959s. If you want to take those, and then I'll take the entirety of the 60s.
a French film directed by Francis Truffaut, I'm assuming that's how you pronounce it, starring Jean Pierre, I can't pronounce that, is released.
Well, like, Pokemon, the E has a little accent? Yeah, Liaud.
Yeah.
Yeah. And French is a weird language. Like, I think it's pronounced Francois Truffaut, but I'm not sure. So,
Yeah,
I know Francois, the first one is right, but, like, Truffaut, I have no idea. It's French. So, what else do we got here?
The second 59 here is first Germany Awards.
The first what awards?
Grammy, sorry. I can't
The first Germany Awards? What?
Germany. The first Grammy Awards, I apologize. Carrie Como and Ella Fitzgerald win major awards.
Excellent. 1960, we have the first Great Delta Dam closed in the North Sea, or the north-south Beuvelen in the Netherlands. 1 year later, Corps began freedom rides in Washington, D.C. Other source said, U.S. Civil Rights Movement, the Freedom Riders began a bus trip through the South. Yep, the whole Montgomery bus boycott or something like. I'm not sure when the exact date was, or if this was affiliated with that. We also have the first on-the-road spacemobile lecture was given. NASA's first traveling spacemobile lecture brought its educational efforts directly to schools and communities. And, like, speaking of that, like, it's the 250th year of this country, right? Like, the quarter centennial or whatever the heck it's called. And, like,
yeah.
About, like, that freedom bus or whatever it is. Like, it's traveling the country. And, like, it's like a mobile museum or whatever. It's doing exhibitions and everything. Have you heard about that?
I have not, no.
Yeah. It only has one stop in California. It has 3 or 4 or 5 stops in every other state, but it only has one stop in California, and it's north of Sacramento. So I'm not going to make it. I'd love to go, but it's not going to be anywhere near me. So 1961 as well, Malcolm Ross and Victor Prather reached a record height of 34,668 meters in a balloon. That's a lot. That's 113,740 feet. So it's a new altitude record for a manned balloon flight ascending in the Stratolab 5 open gondola. Excellent. So we spoke about like it reaching 40,000 feet a while ago, actually. We also have South Africa, ANC, the African National Convention leader, John Nkadiming, was arrested. Probably because, apartheid and all that stuff. Pitcher Bob Shaw set a record of 5 balks in a game. Now, what's a balk? Do you know that about baseball? I know about a walk, but what's a balk?
Here, let me look it up very quick.
All right. While you're doing that, I'm going to take us up to 1964. 70 GATT countries confer in Geneva. What the hell is a GATT country? That's weird. 65, San Francisco Giants Willie Mays hit 512th career home run, breaking Mel Ott's 29-year-old National League record off of Los Angeles Dodgers Claude Osteen at Candlestick Park. Have you found out what a balk is yet?
Yeah, so a balk in baseball is a illegal, deceptive motion by a baseball pitcher with the runners on base.
Huh. Okay. I'm going to have to see like a diagram or something, but alright.
Yeah, it says also, such as starting a pitch motion and stopping, failing to come a full stop, or faking a throw to a base.
Oh, so that way, like, trying to tempt people to steal a base and then just turn around and throw the ball to, like, second base or whatever?
Yeah, or something like that, yeah.
That's interesting. 1966, the Soviet government signed an accord about building Fiat factory in the USSR. That's interesting. Oh, capitalism is starting to seep in. It's a poison. So, 67 as well, Lunar Orbiter 4 was launched by the U.S., beginning orbiting the moon on May 7th. So it got there in about 3 days. 68, dancer Image was disqualified due to drugs after winning 94th Kent Derby in 2 minutes, 2.5 seconds. Yeah, the dancer Image is the name of the horse. Unless somebody out there is actually named Dancer Image, which, dude, have you seen, like, one of the candidates for governor of California yet? Have you gotten your book in the mail?
I have not yet.
Dude,
No.
I shit you not. Like, one of the candidates, like, he must have changed his name, because his first name is, Lives for God, one word, and then his last name is Ann Country, like, Stevens or whatever, something like that. It's like, and the opening thing on his book says, my legal name is Living for God and Country McLaren, or whatever the heck the last part is. Like,
It sounds deliberate.
obviously, like, it's like the whole thing about, remember that basketball guy named himself Meta World Peace? Like, what is with people and changing their names to this weird shit, dude? Like, seriously.
Yeah.
So, anyway, 1969, Charles Gordon's No Place to Be Somebody premiered in New York City. I know how that feels. Like, what do we got here in 1970?
In 1970, National Guard kills four student anti-war protester at Kent State University, Kent, Ohio.
You know, as soon as you start killing people, you've lost the plot. And, like,
Yeah.
well, other source says during the Vietnam War, we have the Kent State shootings. The Ohio National Guard, sent to Kent State University after disturbances in the city of Kent the weekend before, opened fire, killing 4 unarmed students and wounding 9 others. The students were protesting the Cambodian campaign of the United States and South Vietnam. Well, we have a right to protest. And even if we didn't have a right to protest, we're gonna protest anyway, because that's what made this country start. You know, like, we had enough, and the freaking National Guard comes in and starts shooting people. What makes them no different than the British people who did the massacre at Boston? No difference. It's oppression, plain and simple. So, what we got, another 1970 here, Soviet premiere.
Yeah, so in the second 1970 year, police...
Nope, the one after that, please.
Oh, the one after that?
Yeah.
Soviet premier, Alexei Koyskin confirms the existence of Russian military advisor in Egypt.
Ooh, that's it's kind of alarming there. Huh.
Yeah.
And this other 72 after that one, you'll raise an eyebrow once you read the ending.
In 72, Don't Make a Wave Committee, a fledgling environmental organization founded in Canada in 1971, officially changes its name to Greenpeace Foundation.
Does that sound familiar?
Yes.
See, it's all about branding. The Don't Make a Wave Committee, you know, like, sounds like, you know, they're trying not to, like, you know, cause too much disruptions, but, you know, of course they cause a lot of disruptions. So they had to change their name and everything to Greenpeace, so that way more people will join them. And, you know, once you're in, they rely on manipulation and everything to keep you in. It's like, oh, you've already joined us, why not wave this banner? You know, like, crap like that. So, we got a 1973 PBS. It's down a bit. It's the 4th one.
Oh, yeah, I see now. 1973, PBS is the first TV network to show a female, nudity.
Woo!
Steam bath featuring Valerie Perry. I think that's not Perry.
Female nudity on the public broadcasting station. For shame. Absolutely disgraceful.
Man, I never even expect PBS to do that shit, but okay.
And not only did they do it, but they were the first.
Yeah.
1973, off of main source, the 108-story Sears Tower, now known as the Willis Tower, or it was at one point, I don't know what it's called anymore, in Chicago was topped out at 1,451 feet as the world's tallest building. We covered this yesterday, of course. So, 1975, Houston's Bob Watson scored baseball's 1 millionth run of all time. That's a lot. 75 as well, Italian film Seven Beauties, directed by Lena Wertmüller, starring Giancarlo Giannini and Shirley Stoller, was released. It was the first film directed by a woman to be nominated for an Academy Award. Excellent. Congratulations. 77, Catholic bishops, or U.S. Catholic bishops, rescinded automatic excommunications for divorced and remarried Catholics. Receiving communion still outlawed if the previous marriages were not annulled by church tribunals. They're very serious with their stuff over there. 78, the South African defense... I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, they are serious over there.
Yeah. 78, the South African Defense Force attacked a SWAPO, Southwest Africa People's Organization, SWAPO, base at Kasinga in southern Angola, killing about 600 people. Jeez, man. That's very uncool. Do you want to take the next 3 in order, please? Actually, you can take the next 4 in order if you want.
This is the 1978, right?
79, NASA.
Oh, 79. Margaret Thatcher becomes the first woman to be elected as Prime Minister of the United Kingdom.
Nice. And good call, dude. I screwed up. That's what I wanted you to read. So excellent.
You still there?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, go ahead.
That's fine.
Yeah. Yeah, I screwed up and I told you to read the wrong one and you read the right one.
That's funny shit.
What else do we have in 79?
Let me go back to my computer real quick.
Oh.
In 1979, the second one here, NASA launches FITSCOM-2, a communication system for the United States Navy aircraft, ships, submarines, and ground stations.
Uh-huh.
Hey, I'll be right back. My cat is taking the number 2.
All right. 1980, Dodgers bat out of order against the Phillies in the first inning. I bet that messed them up. We also have White Sox first baseman Mike Squires caught final inning of 11-1 loss to the Brewers, becoming the first lefty to catch since Cubs Dale Long in 1958. So 22 years. It's a long time. 81, Yankee Ron Davis struck out 8 consecutive Angels, ran record of 13 strikeouts of last 14 faced, also saved Gene Nelson's first win, 4-2. Pardon me, 1982, British destroyer HMS Sheffield was hit by an Exocet rocket off Falkland Islands. 20 of her crew died. So it says here, other source, 20 sailors were killed when a British Type 42 destroyer, HMS Sheffield, was hit by an Argentinian Exocet missile during the Falklands War. Twins rookie outfielder Jim Eisenreich, who suffered from Tourette's syndrome, removed himself due to taunts from Red Sox bleachers fans. That's, you know, it's not cool to mock people with actual disorders. Like, and I can't blame this guy for removing himself, but, you know, these fans, you know, these people are just disgusting for making fun of him like that, if that's what they did. 84, Dave Kingman's fly ball never came down, stuck in Metrodome ceiling. And I'm actually going to play this really quick. This guy, he hits a baseball, and it goes up and it disappears. This is something else. This is off the Tokyo Dome, but basically this is what it was like. See, you hit the ball, and it goes up and up and up and up. And then we see it right there. You see the little ball right there? And it's just going to go in. And it's gone. So basically something like that. What else do we got here? 1984, Itabu Dam began generating electricity on the border between Paraguay and Brazil, the world's second largest generator of electricity, considered one of the 7 engineering wonders of the modern world. I really wish I could look that up, but after this show, I'm going to fully reset everything in my freaking house. So, yeah. 1987, Ao's time. The Defanu canoe, the oldest known boat in Africa, between 8,000 to 8,500 years old, was discovered in Dufuna, northeastern Nigeria. Cool. I don't know why there's a comment after northeastern, but that's weird. 88, Pepcon chemical plant in Henderson, Nevada exploded, killing 2 and injuring 372, causing damage within a 10-mile or 16-kilometer radius. Also, the Pepcon disaster rocked Henderson, Nevada as tons of space shuttle fuel detonated during a fire. Oh, that would cause it, yeah. Yikes. 89, Junior Felix of Toronto Blue Jays became the 53rd MLB player to hit a home run on his first at-bat. I wonder who the first was. I think we covered them already. I'm not sure, though. 89 as well, NASA launched Magellan probe to Venus from Space Shuttle Atlantis. Other source, primary source edited says NASA launched Space Shuttle Atlantis on STS-30 from Kennedy Space Center in Florida, carrying the Magellan spacecraft to Venus on board. So, instead of launching it from a rocket, they launched a rocket to launch it from that rocket. Because that makes sense. 89. Oh, hey, welcome back. I'm going to read this off main source here really quick. During the Iran-Contra affair, former White House aide Oliver North was convicted of 3 crimes and acquitted of 9 other charges. The convictions were later overturned on appeal. What do we got here in 1990? Latvia, the second one, please.
1990, Slovakia Parliament votes 130 versus 0. First abstention for independence. Wow.
Yeah.
And then voted against it.
Yep. No. One was abstain. They didn't vote. That's what abstain means. They stepped back. They didn't say yay or nay. They just say, I abstain. I'm not voting. So.
Wow.
Yeah. So, 1990 as well. We have 2 more actually. If you'd like to take those.
Sure. Major League Baseball, Baltimore Orioles. I don't know how you pronounce
the
that.
Orioles.
Orioles.
Raviolis.
Greg Olson sets a relief pitcher record of 41 consecutive scoreless innings.
I have no idea what that means, but congratulations.
Right. In 1990, Pakistan beat Australia by 36 runs to win Australia Asia Cup. I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce it.
Sharjah? I'm not sure. It's Indian or Pakistani. I'm not sure. But yeah, that's a cricket article. So if the Loon is listening, there's your cricket for the day. 1991 here, MLB New York Mets, Mackey, Sasser, and Mark Caron were the 8th teammates to hit consecutive pinch hit home runs. So like they have teammate things now. Like that's interesting. We also have U.S. politician Mo Udall, representative of Arizona from 61 to 91, resigned due to Parkinson's disease. That would cause it. 92, the U.S. Army and Marine Corps forces arrived in Los Angeles to end the rioting following the acquittal of 4 police officers over the beating of Rodney King. Yeah, that was a mess. We also have Israeli Prime Minister in 94, Yitzhak Rabin, and PLO leader Yasser Arafat signed a peace accord granting self-rule in the Gaza Strip and Jericho. That's interesting. They used to have self-rule there before Israel invaded in 48. So, what do we got here in 1996?
1996, Greg Pavlik hits the Tigers, making the Rangers the first all-league, I'm pretty sure that's how it pronounced,
AL.
AL. Team to pitch back-to-back one-hitter since the Washington Senators in 1970.
Yeah. Do you know what AL stands for?
I do not. I thought it was all league, but
No.
I guess not.
The American League, and then the NL is the National League.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
God, dumb here.
You know you're doing bad when I know something more about sports than you. Like what's wrong with you? I'm
As
retarded.
you can tell, I'm not a big sports fan. So
Same here.
there
So
you have it.
yeah, I only know that stuff because I've been doing the show a lot. So
So,
that's we have another one actually. If you want to take the rest of '98, we have two more.
yeah, 1998, the infamous year. The first or the second one?
Both.
Both. Okay. The first one here, a federal judge in Sacramento, California, gives Unabomber Ted Kaczynski 4 life sentences plus 30 years after Kaczynski accepts a plea guilty, sparing him from death penalty.
Ah,
Wow.
Kaczynski, by the way.
Kaczynski.
Yeah,
Uh,
he has to be like Polish or something.
Domestic terrorist. Oh, okay.
Yeah. The Unabomber.
God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Other 98?
The second 1990 here, the Jean Marie. My gosh, these names are horrendous. Taboo Cultural Center, designed by Renzo Piano to celebrate indigenous Kanak culture, is integrated near Umay, New Caledonia.
Nice.
Lord.
I know you can't see it, but I have an image up here of this, and this looks breathtaking. Like when I first saw this, I'm like, what in the wide world of Disneyland am I looking at? Like,
Right.
it looks like it's crazy. If you want to, like, you can like copy the entire article and do an image search of it, but like it is a awesome looking set of structures here. They look like eggs under construction in the middle of a forest. Oh.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, do you see what I'm talking about?
Let me see.
Yeah. While you're looking that up, I'm going to continue on here. 1999, The Mummy film, directed by Stephen Sommers, starring Brendan Fraser, Rachel Weisz, and John Hannah, premiered in the U.S. A great film, great series. And Brendan Fraser, like, you know, he's making waves in the silver screen nowadays. Have you seen the trailer for that movie he's coming up in, Pressure, about Dwight D. Eisenhower?
I have not, no.
I gotta show that to you. Moving on up here, 2000, Ken Livingstone became the first mayor of London, an office separate that of the Lord Mayor of London. So those are two different offices. 2001, the Milwaukee Art Museum edition, the first Santiago Calatrava design structure in the United States, open to the public. Barry Bonds hit his 400th home run as a San Francisco Giant in a 3-0 win over Cincinnati. Bonds was the first player to win 400 homers, or with 400 homers for one team and 100 with another, Pirates. But then again, he did do a lot of juicing, so I'm not sure if he still holds those titles, gets that recognition. I wouldn't say he should. So, 2007, Greensburg, Kansas, was almost completely destroyed by a 1.7 mile wide EF5 tornado. Holy crap, dude. Can you imagine a tornado like almost 2 miles wide? That is crazy. Yeah. For other source said it was the first ever tornado to be rated as such with the new enhanced Fujita scale. Yikes.
Wow.
Yeah. 2007 as well, the Scottish National Party won the Scottish general election and became then the largest party in the Scottish Parliament for the first time ever in Scotland. 2008, Seth MacFarlane reached an agreement worth $100 million with Fox to keep Family Guy and American Dad on television until 2012, making him the world's highest paid television actor. Wow. What do we got here in 2010?
2010, Julia Louis Dreyfus receives the 2047 star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, although on the original star her name is spelled incorrectly. Oh, that's...
How do you screw that up? Like,
Yeah, I don't know how.
Like, legitimately, you know, how do you mess that up? You'd think that you like do due diligence. I mean, maybe it wasn't the person who made the star. Maybe somebody gave them the wrong spelling. But I mean, like I don't know, because like that reminds me. Remember when they first made like all the nameplates around the two towers, like the memorial. You know what I'm talking about? Like, you know, where the footprints were. Now they're like the giant, you know, reflective pool things.
Right.
You know, all the names around like the perimeter of those things. Several of those were misspelled, and I was just like, dude, how do you screw that up? I mean, like, it's bad enough to mess up on somebody's, you know, Hollywood Walk of Fame star, but somebody who died in a in an international tragedy, you know, like.
Yeah.
The whole world felt sorry for us until George W. Bush, you know, did what he did. Anyway, what else do we got here? You want to take the next two, 2012 and 2013?
Sure.
Thank you.
2012, 14 dissipated bodies. Oh, that's lovely. And 9 Hun, Jesus, from a bridge are found in Navajo, Laredo, Mexico.
Yeah, I shouldn't be laughing. It's just like the way you said it, like Jesus. It's like, yeah, it's terrible, man. Like, yikes.
14 cut up bodies of 9 Hun.
Decapitated, which means they had their heads removed.
Oh, that's right. Gosh.
Yeah. Dismembered is what you were thinking of. It's another
that's right.
D word. So, yeah. Although I think decapitation is a type of dismemberment. Like, yeah. So, you were technically correct. The best kind of correct. What else do we got here?
Kind of. In 2013, 39 people were killed at a funeral home. At a funeral at Wakari, Nigeria.
Thank goodness you said the name of that country correctly. But yeah, no.
That could be a lot worse.
Yes. But yeah, no, like, I don't know what's worse. 39 people killed at a funeral or a funeral home? Like, first off, like, why are there 39 people at a funeral home? That's a little unusual. But, like, that's...
at a funeral.
Yeah. Funeral, that's terrible, though. Like... 2013 as well, Harper Lee filed a lawsuit against a literary agent over the copyright of To Kill a Mockingbird. That's her book. That's her freaking book. What the hell? Someone's trying to take her IP? What? That's terrible. To Kill a Mockingbird is a great novel.
It is a great novel.
Ooh, why don't you take this 2018 one, and then I'll resume my turn. Just we're both Californians, but I'd like you to read this one.
The first one here?
Yes, please.
In 2018, California overtakes Great Britain to become the world's 5th largest economy.
Yeah.
Dude, just imagine, like, a state, just one state of
As,
a whole national, pretty much, literally takes 5th place over a whole entire freaking country.
Well, the United States is still more economically powerful, of course, but I mean, like, if California became its own country, like, it would be in the top 5 or top 10 most powerful economies in the entire world. That's wild.
Yeah.
So
it is wild.
Yeah, it's not in the top. It's not the number 5th anymore. I don't think. Maybe it is. Maybe it's more. I don't know. We also have in 2018, LA Angels first baseman Albert Pujols collected his 3,000th MLB hit in a 5-0 win versus the Mariners in Seattle. 2019, Mexican boxer Canelo Alvarez unified a trio of middleweight world titles in a close unanimous decision over Daniel Jacobs at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. 2019 as well, the inaugural all-female motorsports series, W Series, took place at Hockenheimring. The race was won by Jamie Chadwick, who would go on to become the inaugural season's champion. Excellent. And what do we have here in 2020? Why don't you take the first 3 or 4, or read however many you want, actually. I have most of these marked. So.
Okay. In the first 2020 country, 2020, the first 2020 here, countries in Europe began cautious reopening after good old fake COVID-19 lockdown. Italy restarts construction and takeaways. Germany reopens schools.
Ah.
Nice. Another coda related, it looks like. India begins lifting some restrictions in regions with fewer COVID cases.
Dude, like the amount of Kung Flu articles between 2020 and 2022, like every day there's like 5-10 articles covering that damn pandemic. It's nuts.
Yeah.
So, anyway, keep on going if you want.
Sure. I can read this last 2020 here. The last 2020 here, world leaders pledged $8 billion to research treatments and fake vaccinations for fake COVID-19, with U.S. and Russia not taking part. Good.
Yeah. By the way, you might want to start using some code words like Kung Flu, you know, the China virus, Wuhan disease. You know, saying the actual word straight up might actually still have some negative repercussions. You know, they're always trying to silence us. So, anyway, 2021, Malayan woman Halima Sissi gave birth to non-tuplets or non-uplets, 9 babies in Morocco in only the 3rd known case worldwide. Why do you need that many kids? That is outrageous.
Yeah, that's a lot.
We also have Mexico's president, Andres Manuel Lopez Obrador, made a historic apology to the Mayan people for abuses against them in the 5 centuries since the Spanish conquest. That's a little late. I don't think any of those people are still alive, and even if they are, I'm not even sure if they realize they're related to Mayans.
Yeah.
2021 as well. Brandon announced a new goal of 160 million people, nearly 70% of adults, to be poked by July 4th. Wow, he just... Yeah.
I remember that.
Yep. 2022, oh man. World's most dangerous trafficker, Colombian drug kingpin Dario Antonio Usuga, known as Otoniel, was extradited to the U.S. for drug charges. And we also have the first of its kind study of transgender children by Princeton University, transitioning age 3 to 12, found vast majority continue to identify with their new gender 5 years later. Yeah, because they're saying what the adults are telling them to say. They're kids, they're dumb, they don't know. Dude, like, it's terrible. So, 2022 as well, U.S. Federal Reserve made largest interest rate increase since 2000 at plus 0.5%, attempting to combat the fastest rate of inflation in 4 decades. It ain't gonna help, Jack. 2023, do you want to take this one?
Sure.
The Ed Sheeran one, please. Okay, I see now. In 2023, Ed Sheeran found not guilty of copying Marvin's Gaye, Let's Get It On, for his 2014 single Think Out Loud by Mahan General Fury. What?
Copyright infringement suit was filed by the Hears of Gaye's co-writer Ed Townsend.
I just want to go back when you said you said General Fury instead of federal jury. General Fury. General Fury.
General Fury, man, I gotta keep with it.
Well, we have another. I'll read this one here because you already covered a couple of these. But 2023, in 2022, Kung Flu slipped from 3rd to 4th leading cause of death in the U.S., behind heart disease, cancer, and unintentional injuries, according to the National Center for Health Statistics. Now, I've mentioned this story before, but I'm going to say it again. on the show here, that a while ago, I was talking with someone who was an ER medic, like he worked in the emergency room and everything, and he had some guy come in. He had been hit by a truck. He was obviously unconscious, like he didn't walk in or anything, like, he was brought in on a gurney and everything. Unfortunately, he did not make it. Now, guess what they marked down his cause of death as?
COVID.
Yep. He got hit by a fucking truck. Stupid. So, yeah. Anyway, another 2023 here off of main source. 9 people were killed and 13 injured in a spree shooting in Malindonovac and Smederevo, Serbia. It was the second mass shooting in the country in just as many days. 2 days.
Wow.
Yeah. And actually, there's 3 articles left. If you want to take them, they're yours.
Okay. 2024, largest concert of Madonna career as she ends her Celebration World Tour with a free concert in front of 1.6 million Copacabana Beach in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil.
You know what? This name sounds familiar. Copacabana. You remember that?
Sounds somewhat familiar.
Yes. Like, wasn't it on the news a while ago? Like, they kept going on about Copacabana. And I never could figure out why. So...
I know there's one incident in Australia, but...
Oh, you're talking about the, that one beach with the Arab guy?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's terrible. Let's move on here, though, because we're almost done.
In 2025, nearly 3 weeks of interrupted 24-hour live streams, or streaming, 470 hours to be exact, of Sweden's Great News Migration end after news crossed the Angerman River.
Why is the man so angry at the river? Like,
I got no idea. Then the last one here is Trump targets foreign. Well, oh, great. Good old Trump here announces 100% tariffs on foreign films brought into the United States.
Well, he didn't target foreign films. Didn't he do like a sweeping 100% tariffs on everything?
Yeah, pretty much on every good.
Yeah, so the way this is written, keep in mind this is a leftist source, and I believe it's from the UK. This source, it's based out of it. They're trying to make it like, paint him as some psychopath who's just going around doing things, which of course they are, and yeah. He might be. I don't like him any more than I like Hillary or any of those people on either side,
Yeah.
So, anyway, that shall conclude the show. Sorry it's been a weird one today, but my internet's being a total, knob. So, anyway, a lot of history has and continues to be made on a daily basis. We brought you, a lot of it here from 34 pages. We went over this through the past hour and 10 minutes and such. Please check the underbar of the description below for e-links that you may find interesting, including but not limited to all things Omni Coalition. For your dose of past events daily, we stream at 5 p.m. Pacific Time, 6 Mountain, 7 Central, and 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, respectively. For all of you and all of us, I am AO Xander.
And I am Caio Baguchi.
And you are you, and until you catch us next time, whenever that is, wherever that is, don't forget to look right and left. And yes, I did do my thumb and head thing, even though I'm not on camera. At every intersection, rate 5 thumbs and subscribe. Toodles!
Bye!